What's up, everybody? Evu here, and we are back in Lord of the Rings Adventure card game, and we're going to try one of the encounters. Encounter number one, the King of Carrion. We got the dwarves again. We got She-Dwarf because we brought in Dis here to replace the Dwalin. She's one of the new characters that got released for free recently. Really good, actually. You'll see. Let's see. Ventured north to find the truth behind rumors of an ancient evil return. This guy. Is that who we're going to? Is that the King, Carrion? Let's find out, guys.
Jorven steals a glance across the flames at the ragged and frozen strangers. Their starving eyes follow his every move as he ladles portions of stew into wooden bowls. What happened to these poor people?
The nights grow long now,
He mutters.
but not as long as during the winters of the Warlock. It is said that, during his reign, the Black Frost would descend from the heights, and the people of the moon would haunt the plains.
The strangers stare at Jorven, mouths agape, food forgotten.
For the dread lord of Angmar had used his spells to summon the Mordraur, the table hound of Thangorodrim, the king of Carrion.
Jorven stops. One of the strangers has stretched out her hand as if to ward against his words. Do not invoke his name, she moans, as the others huddle together, shivering in fear. Do not invite him in. Blurring her trembling hand, the woman gazes into the fire. For the King of Carrion has returned. It is the dead of winter, and evil is afoot. Ever greater numbers of northern Bjornings have come seeking refuge. Ragged and starving, they tell of a black frost that kills and corrupts, of the rise of moonlings, and a sea of fangs, and the King of Carrion. Grimbeorn has summoned you for a meeting. As you arrive at his hall, a vigorous debate is underway among the local chiefs. The refugees' stories are too strange, too vague, too disparate to grasp what is really taking place in the shadow of the North Mountains.
My Dar used to scare me with tales of restless Mordraur.
Grimbeorn says, giving you an earnest look.
My people are besieged. The forces of Dol Guldur are rekindled. The spiders harass our forest trails, and the western passages have become unsafe. This winter is the bitterest in recent memory, and now we have many more mouths to feed. Will you help us uncover the truth of this new devilry in the north?
You cross the ford near the Carrick and head north, staying to the snow-covered plains just east of the foothills. The weather is frigid, and the nights are black. After sundown on the fourth day, you arrive at the Siros, a wide tributary to the Anduin. On the far shore of the frozen river, you discern the outlines of a darkened building, perhaps a farmstead or fisherman's house. When the howling of wolves swells behind you, you decide to cross the ice and seek shelter for the night in the structure, whatever it may be. The first 100 paces proceed without event. Then, with a dull grinding and moaning, the ice shifts beneath your feet. Something snaps, and the frozen expanse jolts violently. Floes breach the surface in some places. Long cracks form across it in others. Behind you, blurry shapes pace to and fro along the bank. Wolves, summoning the courage to dare the ice themselves.
Dane, son of Nain! I shall claim full amends for every fall and stopped toe.
I pledge my hammer to the cause.
Okay. Ooh, Helm's Car right off the bat. Cram right off the bat. Don't need a Dwarven Warrior. Don't need you. I like the axe, too. I've only got 3 to play with, so... these are just good to have. Okay. Spear Wall, too. Spear Wall doesn't really take care of much enough. Okay. So here's the new character, guys. This is Dis. Counter. Gain protect after triggering defense limit once per round. So it's really good. So if she goes to the defense right here, the next attack against her doesn't do any damage. And then she also counters for 3. Well, 1 per round, but that's still canceling an attack, basically. We're actually about to activate it, because I want to just cancel one of these attacks. I'll show you. Ooh, and he's out of here. No sweat. We definitely don't want this guy bugging us. 2 damage, that's not too bad. Now do I cram, or do I get the helpful squire out there? We can get the squire back out there, because we probably have something else coming out at us. Well, in that case, I probably want to cram her back to full health. She's our defense character. Or Ravenwing Helm. And a Dwarven Axe out. What's this guy do? Oh, revenge, game +1? That's not good. Lost in the water? That can't be good at all. Let's get the helm out. See what he plays. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that. We'll gain +1 threat. +1 threat after attacking this enemy. Good grief, he's trying to push that meter. Dwarven Axe then on Gimli. Make sure we can handle most threats. Good lord. Alright. Two Spear Balls and an Evervigi. Huh. I guess I could just go ahead and take him out. I'll put the defense on. Don't need to take that damage anyway. I can cram back. Actually, no. Play him like an Evervigi. Oof. See, that's why we got that. Is it getting back? Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's just clear him. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. And I know. So we gain a character here. Apply 3 progress, 2 objectives, summon him, and he's up. Oh, he's really good. So we can go ahead and actually, no, do this. Do this. Do this. As you try to cross the frozen river safely, a friendly voice hails you from the far shore. What must be a hardy refugee from the north rushes forward to help you navigate the treacherous fissures in the ice. The northern survivor. He's a Bjorning. So we'll apply 3 progress to that. Then clear it. Then he has Starwall, which is ridiculous. And I could ever vigilant up somebody like him to apply, just slap another 3 in there, or I could save the power so next turn I'll have 4 and do all of it in 1 turn. So we're gonna let's see what happens. Discard the 3 cards from your hand or shed 6. Huh. So I'm gonna lose a lot of cards. So is it better just to keep the Vigilant and hope I keep the Cram? So I really want to keep the Cram. If I play the Vigilant, I'm definitely gonna lose. Alright, let's just hope for the best, I guess. Do I draw first, I wonder? I do not. The ice bucks under you like a living thing when a fissure erupts nearby. The sudden shifts, knocks you from your feet, and sends 2 stacks sliding toward the crevasse. You only have time to recover 1 before the other is lost forever beneath the frigid black waters. I'm not shedding 6 cards. Ah, it would have happened anyway. Okay. Honeycomb is still pretty decent. I might actually play it right now just to heal Dis the 2. She's already got armor on. He needs armor on. Everybody needs some armor, really. I don't know what he's going to play. I'm going to go ahead and Honeycomb. 3/3 +1 when attacking a wounded character. Let's use Gimli. Alright. So, you're not playing anything else. King goes here. That means he can clear it in 1 shot. Then I can put 6 into this thing. He's got Starwall, which is crazy. We could probably finish it next turn. It's going pretty well. I say before everything dies. Oh, another squire. And another dwarven axe. Really nice, really nice. Let's get the dwarven axe on her. That one, she counters for 5 now. Exhaust one random at the upkeep. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh. Well, I'm glad I did that first, I suppose. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Man. I mean, I could play him and it'd be exactly 7. Finish it this turn. Wonder what's coming. Nothing looks good. Yeah, let's finish it this turn. One less thing to deal with, right? What? +1 threat for each of them. You had to play that right then. That's a lot of threat. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to discard one. Man, discard one. That's rough. Because he has Starwall. He's essentially 4. And he could also be 4 Fate, too. Alright. Let's just straight travel. We're gonna head wherever this is. Alright, well, let's do it. What's gonna happen?
Safe at last upon the far side of the river, you climb the shallow slope and approach the abandoned building. Snow has leached within through cracks in the doors and windows, while harsh winds and the ravages of wildlife have thinned the thatch to feeble patches. Strangely, the wooden beams are almost black, as if petrified or rotted by the cold. Spindly grey veins cover much of the stonework as well. The fine tendrils fall to dust where touched. Then you hear discordant scraping from the well nearby. You approach, weapons drawn. A shaft of moonlight reveals a terrible sight below. A young woman, clothing shredded, scrabbles at the sides of the well. You move to lower the bucket rope, but a companion grabs hold of your wrist. You take a closer look at the woman and notice her black fingers, black eyes, black lips shriveled into a cruel rictus. The rope slides from your hands. You're looking at a thing out of legend and nightmare. A child of the Black Frost. A moonling. Though shaken by the sight of the thing in the well, you continue your journey north. From what the refugees said, the source of evil radiated from somewhere in the Bjordfields, an outlier range of the Misty Mountains. When the weather permits, you can see their thin outline in the distance. Gusty winds whip dry snow across gelid ridges and rolling hills, causing frequent whiteouts that cover you in a rime of ice. From time to time, you swear you see shapes wandering in the white murk, but they eventually disappear, if ever they existed. After some days of travel, black clouds gather to the north and east, and the winds die down significantly. You're not fooled by the relative calm, however. You move to prepare shelter. Something tells you that a great storm is coming. Not long after, it does, and shapes move within it.
Awoken from slumber, Mordraur stretches luxuriously and licks his incisors. He dreamt about the strangers, the enemies making their way inexorably north to his domain. He stands, yawns, and casts his gaze around the hazy, bone-ridden plateau. Circling the stone tomb at its center, he inspects the seals and grimaces at the order that reaches through the rock. During the long ages of Middle-earth, few had plumbed the depths of malice as deeply as had Mordraur. He'd laid at the foot of the Iron Throne. He'd bared his fangs to the silver light when the moon was young. He knew the language of the moon, and the secrets of the claws that await in the ice. He'd tasted the blood of greater heroes. He'd assumed many forms and taken many names. An unnatural growl begins deep within him, deepening as his mind reaches for the winds of the abyss. He wills them to blow hard, to blow south. It's time to deal with these strangers, these would-be intruders.
That's a scary thing. Oh, survive the winter storm. Okay. Good thing all my spear walls are gone. This will be perfect right now. Good lord, it's a lot of damage coming my way. Oh, definitely doing this. Right that one at least. Okay. These guys a threat? Oh my gosh. Deal 1 damage to one random character. Pursuit. I don't worry about pursuit really. Okay. Kind of a Raven Wing helm in here. Let's just start clearing where we can. This is locked anyway. Yep. He's probably gonna die, so I'm just gonna commit 2 for him. Yep. What? Anguish pierces your heart as your friend falls. Alas, you have no time to mourn the loss. The storm rages on and the battle along with it. Then your friend stirs. Hope flares within you, only to be extinguished a moment later. For with flesh wreathed in a spider web of gray veins, black lips curling in a grim rickus, and ice-burnt eyes gleaming, it is your friend no longer. A moonling has risen instead. You kidding me? Man, come on. Alright, I should probably clear this too. I mean, yeah, I know he's gonna lose 1, but still 5. Oh, I didn't even kill him. What was I doing? I attacked the wrong target. Oh, that's gonna cost me. I mean, yeah, it did. It cost me 2 damage. Just like it didn't block. Yeah, he still got 3. That's the thing I'm worried about. Let's attack. I'm gonna take the 1. Destroy that guy. Take the 1. Ever vigilant of him, because he still has 3, and we might need him to clear something. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Alright. Clear him. +2 strength to whom? Good lord. Oof. Wool and cakes. I'll place Inspiring Aid, so if someone dies next turn, or not next turn, but if anybody gets killed, they'll bring it back. They will have 1 more health. Phase. Oh, gosh. Ooh, Gandalf. And something else I don't need. And something else I can play. Can't play Gandalf. Let's go ahead and stop that 3 damage. I think you got the block on it. The block up in you. Okay, right, Star Wall. Alright. Cover up. Prevent. Because it goes to 41. Alright, do that. Talking about threat meters. If I kill him and get +1 threat. Ooh. What? That worked on Inspiring Gate? Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted Inspiring Gate for. He still got 3. I'll play this. Yep. Good thing, too. Okay. Let's see what we're getting here at 40. 2 Moonlight, right. Spurred by strong winds, snow numbs your face and stings your eyes. During a rare lull in the frigid gusts, you see silent shapes emerge from the whiteness. Cold, empty vessels driven by a loathsome will. Great. Yeah. Give me another one, sure, whatever. There's Tom. Tom doesn't really do me too much good. Why is it 41 and 42? I basically have to keep this guy alive. Okay. 2 more turns of this. This is ridiculous. It's just long. I guess Protect stays on. That's kind of cool. What could I get? +1 and restore 1 to each. That's not bad. And I get +1 power. It gives me the 4, so I can play Gandalf the next turn. Or I can... Now see, Tom won't help this turn. Heavy woolen garments and meat and honey cakes. Gifts from the Bjornings for your journey. Keep you warm inside and out. Heal everybody up 1. I'll commit him. Alright, and then we'll end. We're going 41 anyway, so. I can prevent the 42 though, but we're already at 41. This is kind of high. Defeat every wounded ally. The harsh winter and frozen terrors unleashed in the northern mountains are more than the remaining populace can bear. Refugees flood southward where the flood and shelter are short supply. The Bjorning people are near collapse. At least they only had 1, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Gandalf. Wait. Oh, I said wait, Gandalf. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I played it. Alright. Let me finally take out him safely. Well, not safely, it's with 39, but... There's that. Gandalf can commit for 4, though. It's kind of nice. I'm only going to survive this last turn anyway, so... Is this preparation right? I don't need that. Get rid of this so we don't take the extra 1 random damage. Don't see anything else I need to play. Now we should be able to travel. The Lord knows what's next. Champion's good. Taste it again's good. We'll get attacked if we travel, so let's get rid of him. See what he plays. That's not worried about that. Let's play the champion. Passes. Let's commit everybody. That's good. Alright, what do we got here? -5. -5. We're about to go to 41. Going down to 35 might not be too bad. Costs 5 though. Maybe we should probably travel and see first. A stranger has come. You sag to your knees in the snow, gasping for air. It's over. The storm is spent at last, and a shaft of sunlight breaks through the scattering clouds. A dust of white covers the detritus of friends and foe alike. The world seems as fresh as clean laundry. Good job! Yes, good job! You hear someone mutter in a gentle hum. You rouse yourself to see a tall shape, a cloaked and bearded old man. He clutches a gnarled wood staff in one hand and presses a tall brown hat onto his head with the other. Radagast? Is that you?
The stranger inspects your wounds and scratches with a gentle touch, muttering,
There. Not so bad.
He also kneels by the dead to close their eyes, as crestfallen as if he'd known each one in life.
Radagast, at your service.
The old man finally says with a grunt, his snow-burdened beard swinging heavily.
There are those who call me the brown. Why not the green? Or the flower? I cannot say.
He inclines his staff towards the northern peaks.
It seems we've come to share an important task, my friends. To again put to rest one that should not have been awoken.
You've heard of Radagast of Roscoble, an eccentric hermit and wizard who dwells near the southern borders of Mirkwood. The kin of Bjorn hold him in high regard as a protector of wildlife and living things. Then comes a flutter across the sun, a shadow on the snow. A peregrine falcon alights on the old man's shoulder.
Ah, so it is you, Limbe.
He says in greeting.
And what news do you carry?
Listening to the bird's squawks, Radagast grows solemn. He nods sadly after a moment, feeds Limber a morsel, then sends the falcon back to the skies with a gentle nudge.
I am called away with haste, I'm afraid.
He apologizes, humbled, as if breaking a pact with you.
Too many rotten limbs in the tree of late.
Fumbling under his cloak, he produces a small whistle crafted of acorns connected in clever fashion.
This will aid you. But beware, do not blow this lightly. And be polite.
Then Radagast trudges away southward through the deep snow, the little falcon circling above him. The days that follow are blessedly calm, and you make good progress amid the ridges and flinty hillocks. Gelid streams and skeletal evergreens are your traveling companions. The land rises further, becoming mountains in their own right, foot soldiers to the great peaks ahead. Curiously, the incline appears to lessen, while the flanking mountains tower increasingly above you. Soon the sun barely reaches through the mountains, and the cold hardens without mercy. One early morning, you wake with a quickening dread. Shuffling to stand amid the fierce cold, you peer into the shadows. A black and bitter mist creeps from the north. The air crinkles as grey frost blooms on your armor and weapons. A reptilian hissing emerges from the mist, faint at first. It rises until the mountain pass throbs with a sibilation of moonlings. You feel a chill deeper than any cold. The black frost is upon you.
Black Frost. Survive the Black Frost. Jeez. Okay, Honeycomb's good. Cram is good. I got Tom. Tom can come out and ace this guy real fast. Might not be a bad idea. It'd save us a lot. And then he could put 3 into... Wait, hold on. Let's read that. The Black Frost. Drive back the Hungering Frost. And deal 1 damage to every character, ignore block. Yeah. So Tom... Okay. Let's get rid of him. Not too worried about the +1 strength. Don't kill Tom. Go ahead and put the 3 in here. Let's see what we got here, by the way. +2. And Shield of Summer. Deal your damage when attacked in melee. It's a counter. Pretty good. Is there another 5 there? Just to, the -5 is still there. Sounds pretty great. Yeah, do 3 here. That is an Evil Storm. Every card was an event card. 7 cards remain. That's real bad. Jesus. I'm at a loss of words. Come on. Oh. Yep. It always reminds me to... I'm always like, play out your hand, because I know Sauron has those cards, but like... I've never had it hit so hard before like that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta prevent that 2 damage. All my crayons are gone. He discarded everything. Can't afford to get that much threat. I can play both these guys out, luckily. I want to put him over here. No, I want to put him over here. Yeah.
My axe swings too.
Alright. So... I'm going to hold off. Only 5 cards left to finish whatever is in store for us. And I gotta do this quick. Even my helpful squire's already gone. This is a good dwarf team I'm looking at right here. There's dwarves all around because all my event cards are gone. Alright, let's put 2 into it. Just exhaust everybody, huh? Alright, -5. Judging through the unending expanse of snow and granite, you have lost your bearings more than once. Gusts of wind swept away your tracks, and a cold sun hides behind a persistent cloudy haze. Yet each time you are lost in near despair, the eagles come, whether appearing in a rare patch of open sky or roosting in a rocky outcrop. Always she shows you the way forward. Also, we lost our whistle. God. Okay. Okay, and okay. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play one more. How's it? How many cards you got? That's probably cancel an event card. You know how long it's gonna take me to clear this with this group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do 8 a turn. So okay, one more round. I'm sitting here complaining. God. That hurts to watch. I only got 1 card left. I don't even know what it is. Probably just another dwarf. Oh, well, that's actually really good. Oh, wait, you already had something on you? Actually, it might be worth replacing. You only got 2 health. Yeah, it'll heal too. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I just take the 1 somewhere else because it'll kill him. Oh, you could have just straight up attacked. Either way. Either way. Did you not get your why you self-protect? Don't play the wrong card. Yeah, get over there. Commit everybody else. And get out of here. Whew. Oh god, get us out of this frost.
Silence falls upon the mountain pass. Although your breath still leaves trails in the wintry air, the killing cold has retreated. A glimmer of sunshine touches the upper sides of the western wall. Looking ahead, you see that the canyon narrows. Hints of mist curl in the distance. Gathering your things, you begin the last stage of your journey. The Bjordfields tower above you, sunlight kissing their upper slopes. The mountain's looming presence seems to ask, "Are you sure? Haven't you done enough?" You forge on, ignoring them. Thin ribbons of water, the errant plumage of hot springs, trickle from invisible openings. The temperature rises, forming a thick fog. It covers only your feet at first, but grows with each step, eddying and twirling as you move. Soon it closes off the sky. You find yourself walking in a witch's brew. You sense the canyon walls falling away on either side. Sounds flatten, and the light brightens to a brown-grey murk. You pass sulphurous pools. The rocks become slimy and take on multicolored hues, scintillating yet sickly. bones appear. First a handful, then plentiful. Some are from animals, but most are of two-legged creatures, humans, elves, orcs, and others. The skeletal fragments sprout from the murk like morbid vegetation. Hollow eye sockets seem to watch, to judge the new arrivals. The pass ends at the base of a great stairway, steps so wide that either end is lost in the mist and gloom. The stone steps carved from the bedrock are slimy and shine with the baleful kaleidoscopic minerals of this cursed place. Trickles of foul-smelling water dribble down the steps from geysers above. Drawing your weapons, you ascend the dread stairway. Somewhere above, the King of Carrion awaits.
The shadow that was Wolf growls, pacing the stony plateau. His anger enervates his minions. They lower their heads to avoid his baleful glare. Only the mindless seem unaffected by Mordraur's anger. They gaze dumbly into the haze, listening only for the voice of the moon. Mordraur barks a command to his feral minions. They slink over to stand near him before the old tomb. They wait for the footsteps to approach up the stairs and arrive at the landing ahead. They wait for the enemy to emerge from the sulphurous haze. They wait for the battle to begin. And the greatest of them all, the King of Carrion, the Hound of Morgoth, waits to taste the blood of heroes once more.
God, there's more. Oh, jeez. 312 block. Let's go ahead and prevent this damage there. Okay, someone's taking 3, or I could block with somebody, or somebody, or guard with somebody. I mean, oof. It depends on who attacks. Like if I do it with him, it's fine. If he attacks, then it's all right. Let's do it. Okay. So Gimli's gonna take 3, which is really rough. Or he could take 2, but that puts him real low. Hang in there, Gimli. 2 to 3 damage per player each to 2 enemy units, or 5 to Mortal. 5. Would block count? So he might only take 3. He still got 3 things. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I knew it! Game block. Okay. Start getting my attacks in. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of him. Get another attack in. Let's finish this thing off. I just don't want it out there. Oh, you would give +1. I didn't even read you. Oh, and +2. Why didn't I read you first? Oh, we're definitely getting whatever. Ice Storm. That sounds just lovely. If I just swing in, I got enough damage. With whom? Her? She's my blocker. Him? He can go to 6 though. No one else has the strength. Do you? No, I got rid of Ravenwing Helm. Okay, yeah, we'll do you. Son of Shadows. The beast succumbs with a rattle, its body dissolving into dust. Shadows stretch across the plateau as it still falls. Then the shadows bend, angling toward the tomb. They undulate of a living thing. A tiny noise winds from the tomb, and cold lights swirl in the harsh rooms that cover its sides. The geyser suddenly erupt as one. With a clap of thunder, the shadows snap from the anchors to congelate above the tomb and reshape the demon from their black clay. The red eyes of Mordraur? Mordraur? Is it Mordraur? Dang it. Open and reform shape. I mean, we said the name so many times in the narrator. I forgot it because I'm getting beat so bad here. Alright, for you. And then you got a free attack. You do anything different? End +1. Upkeep, summon 2 malicious warg. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is it a crime to be lost in a forest?
If only you could turn power into straight fate. I didn't read what 8 does. Deal 2 damage and exhaust him. This does 5 damage. Well, he passed. So I can go to 8, just so I have the option. Well, no. 8. I need to go to 11, so I have both options. Because this one doesn't exhaust, does it? No, it just does 5 damage to him, and this one does exhaust, though, so that would be kind of helpful. So, put our 2 in here. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damage here. Actually, you know what? Let's just do... this. Claws bites. Once more, the demon of Carrion, the table hound of Morgoth, falls. Its light extinguished, the beast melts into a fine gray powder. Tendrils of frost creep hungrily from the remains in all directions. You back away from the spreading gray frost. Mordor's minions seem bound in place, then shudder and gasp as the frozen blight reaches it. With horror, you watch as the frost invade the creatures, draining it like water wrung from a rag. Mordraur, I'll call Mordraur, rises from his ashes yet again as his warrior's empty husk collapse in the dust. He ate all of his friends? Oh no, do you get a free attack again? Oh no. You got Starwalt? I keep saying Starwalt. Stalwart. Arrival, defeat every enemy. Upkeep, summon 2 Moses War. I can only defend 1. If it's needed. Oh, we already passed. Ah, come on. Come on, Evu. Oh, we're getting whatever this is. We can look, I guess it's happening. Deal 3 damage to... There's 3 damage to every character. -1 for each card you discard. I mean, I definitely discarded that because it'll kill Gimli. Thunder rolls and wind rips from leaden clouds that appear overhead. We're inside a tomb. What are these clouds? Jagged hail stabs at exposed skin as the ice squall reduces visibility to a blurry gray-white haze. I discard the 1 card and everybody just take their 2 damage. That's rough. Alright, well, let's definitely do this. See, yeah, I could have done that. That's why. Golly. Deal 3 damage per player to each 2 enemy units, or 5 to him. Oh, wait, 3 to each. 3 damage per player each to 2 enemy units, or 5 to the main guy. Let's just do 5. Take you guys block. So that's not the worst, you know what I'm saying? Because now, this should just do it, right? He's only got 1 HP. Do it, Gimli! Oh my god!
Mordraur burns once more. Every particle of his being flares, then dies away like a wind-fed ember. It takes you several moments to trust that the demon is finally and utterly gone. Calm falls on the plateau. A sense of peace, even of simple joy, though tinged by sadness. On the tomb, inscriptions that once looked wicked now possess an ancient beauty. You push aside the lid, expecting to find remains of a cruel warrior or evil warlock. Instead, you see the body of a large hound or great wolf. There is no sense of evil. Instead, it seems restful, wholesome, respecting this aura. you reseal the canine form within the tomb. During your journey back south, you come to believe that Mordraur was not the body in the tomb. Instead, the demon must have been sent to corrupt whatever wholesome energy lay within. In time, the Bjorning refugees return home. Thanks to your aid, they should prove great allies in future struggles.
God, that was ridiculous. It was like every step of the way, it was just like punching you right in the gut. Oh, we got the Northern Survivor guy. 3 for a 1-2-4 with Stalwart. That's not bad. I mean, the stats aren't great, but this makes it all worthwhile because then he could do the willpower twice, and we saw it. It was amazing. In round 1, oh hey, we did that. Avoid losing. That was such a. Anyway, this was amazing. Like, I think that's like just taking the damage and the protect was really good. All right, everyone. That was the King of Carrion. Encounter 1. Not easy. Not easy. What's encounter 2? Encounter 2. A Feast for Trolls. That'll be the next encounter. We'll work on that. We're also going to finish up Campaign 3 here soon. Like I said in the last video, Undercity is the last quest to go on. I wanted to finish some of this other stuff. But alright, guys. Subscribe, leave a like, some comments down below. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know how we're doing here. And I will see you all in the next quest. Later.